Welcome to the life of a dinosaur. Here is the Stegosaurus. They the big weapon, and you can probably see the tail. But they're mostly docile creatures, but only if you threaten them. I do not want to see what it could do to a human, but they're mostly peaceful. And those big spines on their backs can protect them from bites from predators like Spinosaurus and Tyrannosaur. But yeah, they use their tail for defense too, and they like to be in packs because they're social creatures. They don't like being alone. The last time they were alone, they broke out of a cage. Oh yes, but they are very peaceful. Yes. Yes, and they like grassland and forest. So I'm gonna get a little of both. They always a little both, and they are big herbivores. So yeah, don't worry that they aren't gonna eat you. They're pretty popular. Moving on, here's the Triceratops. Yes, Triceratops. Right now they're drinking, and they like to be in packs. Because, well, there's also social. There's always one alpha. Yes. And also, they use those big horns on their heads to defend themselves from predators. Yes. And yes, they're big. They're ceratops. They are big herbivores. Love to eat. Most of the day they eat and sleep. And don't get them confused with their cousin, the Torosaurus, which is right here. They have a bigger crest and still 3 horns, but smaller. And they are also big herbivores, and they have bigger, shield crest. Back to the Triceratops. Okay. They are, Triceratops are peaceful creatures. But be careful. They can still hurt you. All dinosaurs can. Like I said in episode 1. Ah, yes. They are beautiful, don't you think? That brownish on them. They are gorgeous. Okay. Speaking of gorgeous, we gotta move back to the Stegosaurus. Look at them. Stegosaurus are also peaceful creatures. Yes, you know. Oh no, wait, never mind. Do the Triceratops. Ah, yes. Peaceful creatures. And they also battle each other for mating purposes and for alpha. Back to Stegosaurus, like I said. Yes. Ooh, looks like a standoff is going on. I think it's for alpha. Usually it's for mating purposes, but one of these are the alpha. One of them want it. Okay, let's see who's gonna win. And Alpha got afraid, so the other Stegosaurus is now Alpha. Whoever's tougher is Alpha, the toughest and toughest. Remember, in the circle of life, the only survivors are remember, survival of the fittest out here. The Dilophosaurus too. Aren't predators, they're too small for Triceratops and Stegosaurus. Yes. Struthiomimus and Petasaurus, and Stegosaurus and Triceratops also like being in populations like the Struthiomimus and Gallimimus. Fuck. T-Rex. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. A fearsome predator. Yes, doesn't seem like in the hunting mood. But still, very dangerous anytime. Ah, look. They're telling him to get off my territory. Scaring them off his territory. Tyrannosaurs are very territorial. But this episode isn't about Tyrannosaur. Moving on out of Tyrannosaur back to Triceratops. Ah, look. It's just, here's Alpha. Yes. Triceratops. Yes. So, right now looks like he's looking for some food. Right now. But he has to watch out. There are a lot of little carnivores waiting to pounce. Oh, the Stegosaurus is asleep? Yes, it is just asleep. Don't worry, it ain't dead. I know when it's dead. It's probably blood everywhere, or it just passed away. Ah, the Mexicanosaurus. Ooh, I scared that Stegosaurus off, eh? Ooh, yes. Moving on is a vicious predator. Not that big, but vicious. It's not the top in its ecosystem, but razor sharp teeth like knives, and it has very flash reflexes. The Deinonychus stands for a terrible claw. Don't want to go face to face with these guys. To see it, so it's it's eating its prey right now. You can see it hunts bigger than it. His half the neck. But you can see that these little carnivores can take out prey bigger than like 5 times bigger. Took out -2. This isn't a fan favorite though. The Triceratops and Stegosaurus are. Here comes a Stegosaurus running majestically. Ooh, there's a lot of death in this area. A lot of carnivores. Oh, look! Oh, it's a fight! And Tyrannosaurus Rex wins, known as Rexy. And now he is just finished. A Velociraptor. Yes, that's very sad. I'm getting wood in that Velociraptor, or just a regular Velociraptor. Not like the one from that movie. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Life of a Dinosaur. Subscribe and goodbye.